Hello, my name is Robbie Steinhouse and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about NLP University, what we see as kind of core NLP practitioner skills. Robert mentioned the B.A.G.E.L model and I'm just going to expand on that a bit more. B.A.G.E.L being an acronym. B is for body, effectively body posture. And you can often see when you're trying to read someone that their posture tells you quite a lot about their emotional state and what's going on within them. If somebody's got, let's say, a posture like that, it's likely they're kind of holding the world on their shoulders. Robert once said that you can see someone's beliefs in their body, so body important. Accessing cues includes a kind of wider variety of things. It could be voice tone, could be facial expression, could be, let's say, if somebody's eyes are slightly tearing up, or you could see tightening of the lips. So it's a kind of a wider range of things for reading people and what that might mean. Next is G is for gestures. Now, people kind of gesture when they talk, kind of quite naturally. And what we say in NLP is that sometimes those gestures have kind of an unconscious significance. People store certain things in their sort of, if you like, their mind's eye, spatially. So when somebody says, a long time ago, and they point behind them, that's where they perceive the past. And if somebody might say, I've got a problem here, the reason they're pointing to this point is in their sort of, if you like, map of the world, that problem literally exists in front of them in this space. So gestures have meaning and you can use them in reading people, but also in communicating with them. E is for eye movements. So for right-handed people, sometimes can be different for left. If you look up to your right, you're imagining a picture. If you look up to your left, you could be remembering one. It's also true if you look sideways about hearing them, and then different locations mean different things. So the eye movements are very significant. Simple example of this in customs, British customs, they will ask a truck driver when he comes through, where have you come from? And if he looks up right, she looks up right. It means that they could be most likely imagining a picture, and they could be possibly not telling the truth. So they'll say, step out of the cab. Now, it's not saying it's a guaranteed lie detector test, obviously not, but it's kind of a useful way that NLP has found its way into many areas of the world. Lastly, L is for language. Language patterns, and there are different language patterns, some of them exploring limiting beliefs, the meta model, some of them in terms of people's preferred senses and the way they operate with their sort of seeing, hearing and feeling. And lastly, there is the Milton model, which is that language pattern closer to sort of hypnosis and trance. Anyway, these are the sort of core skills that are needed in an NLP practitioner, and hopefully you have an opportunity to learn these, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you. Thank you.